You are now looking live at a fire burning in the hills just above Burbank. This is being called the Walnut Fire. The smoke plume has dissipated significantly thanks to heavy water drops from helicopters over the last 2 hours or so. Evacuation orders are now in place for DeBell Restaurant and Golf Course and Stowe Canyon Nature Trail. Hiking trails are closed at the moment.
You can see the map of where this is burning very close to homes near the Kenneth Village area. They see Kenneth Road right there. In the hillsides above Burbank, there's a golf course and there are other restaurants and places of businesses that are being affected right now. On the left side of your screen is a live picture from our Burbank camera, and the smoke that is coming off this fire has thinned significantly since we first started following this just about 2 hours ago. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark of this fire and things are looking good. Water drops continue to happen from a pair of helicopters that have been cycling through for the last several hours.
Eyewitness News reporter Jericho Tran is in the area. She was able to get there very quickly. Jericho, you have been speaking with people who live very close to that fire. What can you tell us about where you are?
Well, right now I am on East Harvard Road, and it seems to be the spot where firefighters are using this to kind of hike on up the hills right here. Take a look. You can see the smoke. We're a little bit closer now. Right there, we're getting a good view. The helicopter dropping water down. That seems to be a hot spot, a trouble area that keeps reigniting. So every so often you'll see a helicopter attack it from the top, and then you see firefighters from this fire truck right in front of us shooting water up into this area. However, I can say that these flames seem to have moved downhill as well. When we were coming up from East Harvard Road, we saw a car that was completely burned up, and the whole side of the brush area right there was burned as well. So it looks like this fire definitely spread a lot. We know at about right now, the fire moved about 30 acres. So we're seeing a lot of response here. Glendale Fire Department, Pasadena, as well as the Burbank Fire Department. There also seems to be a little bit of smoke just a stone's throw away from where I'm at over along the hill over there. And you can hear the chainsaw behind me. That has been consistent over the last hour or so. You hear them working with those chainsaws. And like you guys said, this has been going on for about 2 hours now. Firefighters have definitely made significant headway here. Just a couple hours ago, they were not able to get up to this point. We saw the helicopters really attacking it, but now we're starting to see those firefighters making their way up, using those chainsaws and making sure that they're putting out this fire. The fire seems to have originated around East Harvard Road and Wildwood Canyon Road. That's in Burbank. We're close to the Wild Canyon Trail, just along the Vertigo Mountains. Burbank police have issued a shelter-in-place order for DeBell Restaurant and Golf Course and Stowe Canyon Nature Center. Hiking trails in this area have been closed until further notice. However, I did speak with a lot of hikers who were here at the time when the fire started. Here's what one of them had to say.
We smelled something, but we just didn't really think about it. We just kept walking. And then we look back at one point, we're like, huh, there's a bunch of smoke coming up out of the air. So we're like, well, it looks like maybe it might be a fire, we're not too sure. And then we kept walking up and we look back again like 5 minutes later, and there's like a lot of smoke in the air, it's spreading. And it looked like from basically where we were coming down at the bottom of the trail. So we were like, oh, well, what should we do? Should we go up? Should we try to go back down? But it looked like that the way that we came from, it looked like that's where the fire was. So we just decided probably just keep going up. We called 911 to just let them know that we're up here. And yeah, we called. I think they sent the helicopter out for us. That's what they said. But we found the way down and we got to the road and eventually just walked down.
That was definitely a terrifying experience. Over the last couple minutes, we have seen that the flames have gone down a lot. We're not seeing a lot of the flames, but we are seeing a lot of smoke up in the air. We just missed it just a couple seconds ago. That helicopter made its way over. It didn't shoot out any water, but we are hearing that consistent hum of the chainsaws, and we can see over up on the hills right there, that line of firefighters really working that area straight down from where those firefighters are. That is where we saw that car that was completely burned up. It was not fire anymore, but at some point it was completely engulfed in flames. So you can definitely see the fire spread significantly, once again about 30 acres long. But right now it's just a lot of that thick, heavy smoke. And I can tell you folks, standing outside in this heat, it is very hot. So I can only imagine how hot it is for firefighters who are a lot closer to that fire and all of that smoke. It's the very latest here in Burbank. Jericho Tran, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Jericho, thank you.